Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for January 2026. Let's see what we got for you. Gemini, you may have been dragging something along with you for the last little while. It's probably something that's not been feeling good. You know, maybe this has been the year 2025. There's been so many ups and downs, it's hard to call it a good year, even though there may have been something amazing that happened for you and to you in that year. The year itself, on the overall, I'm going to say you just can't wait to say goodbye to 2025. So January, you're going to have more hope and more opportunity to make new things happen. But there's still a lot of rebuilding or reorganizing that's going to have to take place in order to get there. There could be some information given to you about someone or about something you can't do anything about. It does affect you in an emotional way. So maybe you're starting to realize or really seeing clearly how important certain people are, how life really is. I think that being more spiritual has helped you, and that's how you're going to flow. You're going to take that time to sit with yourself and look inside and reflect inside about the things that you know you need to be happy. So I think asking Spirit for assistance is going to be really a good idea here. And where there's difficulties that you can't adjust or you have no control over, you have to find a way to let it go and let it flow. Creator will take care of it. And I think deep inside you know this. So some of you Geminis, I think, are really evaluating relationships that you're in. And if you find that you're in a codependent one, you're going to be doing some tweaking or thinking about how to tweak those connections. That'll be the next shadow you get to work with and new teachings. Or one of the things that I'm seeing here is there might be something to do with a car. The Chariot is there. So there may be some movement or some change or somewhere you have to elevate yourself to, and you won't be able to. Maybe it's finances that are going to stop you. Maybe it's the people you're dealing with aren't smart enough to pull it together. And maybe this is what that codependence is about. There could be some issue with the car or vehicle or travel, some issue. Now, it turns out good in the end, but it does look like it's creating some problems, likely with other commitments with other people. Maybe you don't find them to be smart enough. Maybe they're not saving enough money. Maybe they don't have emergency. Some issue like this is coming up in January for you. That's going to probably make you realize that you have to separate your finances. Whether if you're partnered with someone, you're going to realize that they're not capable of managing finances the same way you are. So maybe that's going to be the change that starts taking place in January for you there. And it may have to do with you being sure that your travel is safe, okay? With your health, I'm feeling stress-related things. If you've had any problems, maybe with blood pressure or anything like that, or feeling anything like that, I think it's a good idea for you to check in with that. It could be some sort of blood pressure problems or something of that nature that are stirring. But as far as finances go, I do see you may be committed because of finances. Maybe it's finances that are making you stay in situations that you don't feel fully safe in. But I don't know, you've got the Nine of Pentacles here, and as far as I'm concerned, I think you have the wherewithal and the knowing in order to get from this codependent thinking to a more independent thinking. I think you have it. I don't think you have to stay in a situation because of finances. Not for long anyway. So I want you to think about that. All right, Gemini, I want you to think about that, because you don't have to stay in relationships because of finances. You can sort it out. Just reduce your expenses in some way. Give it another turnaround. If you're not happy in a relationship, move along. If you are single, Gemini, and looking for relationships, just keep doing what you're doing. It'll come along. It'll definitely come along. If your body's stressing, you might be stirring up some health problems. So, depression and sadness and stuff like that needs to be addressed.